So I was going to make a video about YouTube AgeGate explaining how it might not be as bad as we all think and kind of comparing it to the current restricted mode that we have on the website as of currently. But the more I've been doing, more research and the more I've been waiting on new info to come out and just generally sitting on this topic, the more I've realized that YouTube is literally breaking at the seams. YouTube is playing top secret with their users about their new feature right now. Restricted mode pretty much blocks 80 to 90% of the videos on YouTube. Susan Wojcicki literally follows someone who wants to perform a mass white genocide, and generally everything is pretty shitty right now. And I don't think it takes a rocket scientist to see that right now YouTube is on a very, very, very steep downhill spiral. This whole video itself was meant to be in-depth about everything about, the new AgeGate feature and comparing it to the current restricted mode and saying that it might not be so bad. It might not be as bad as we think. But the more and more info that comes into restricted mode that's coming out right now, and how pretty much AgeGate is going to be a more extreme version of that, gets me worried. And personally, I think it's getting a lot of other people worried too. Because the way I think about it is, when I think people had first heard of YouTube AgeGate, I mean, it seemed like people were kind of worried, but it seemed like they were also calm, because it just seemed like it was just like a tiny bit more of a stricter version than, of course, the restricted mode, which, at the beginning didn't seem so bad because people didn't know the type of damage that restricted mode could do. But now, of course, we know about the damage restricted mode can do, pretty much blocking any and all LGBT community videos. I mean, I've seen the info on it. It literally blocks so many of them. And I mean, if you turn on restricted mode, you could try to go to any channel on restricted mode right now. Go to PewDiePie's channel, pretty much all of his videos are gone. Go to JonTron's channel on restricted mode, all of his videos are gone. Go to H3H3's channel on restricted mode, all but one video is gone. Even freaking Sky Does Minecraft has a bunch of videos hidden in restricted mode. Sky Does Minecraft. I literally just took a look as I was recording this video. Sky uploads one video a day, I think, and half of his videos throughout the week are hidden because of this stupid restricted mode. And what I think is getting people so angry about this, a whole AgeGate thing isn't exactly the fact that it even exists, well, kind of the fact that it exists now that we know the damage that it can do, but it's the way that YouTube is handling it that gets so many people so angry about it. I mean, the way this should work, the way it should always work on any video sharing website at all, is, the site should go, hey, we're going to make a change that's going to affect about 90% of the website. So, yeah, we're currently in development of that now. Be prepared for that. And good luck to all content creators, pretty much. That's what they should do. But the problem is YouTube doesn't do that. They just hide it like it doesn't exist. Then all of a sudden it comes out and boom, 90% of the site is just wiped out now. YouTube, what are you hiding? What do you have to hide? For you guys to literally, the first thing you say in one of your emails to your content creators are, hi, this information is highly confidential. Please do not share this information with anybody you know. YouTube, what are you hiding for you to say that? And this is why people get so frustrated with YouTube, because instead of YouTube just saying, hey, we've got this big new update that's coming out that's about to update half the site, if not all of it, they don't do that. They just surprise everybody that it comes out. And it's been the same thing over and over and over again. It's like the same thing happened in 2013. It's everything's fine. Boom, one channel layout spreads all across the site, and then soon enough, you have no choice but to use it, whether you like it or not. And then, of course, there's that infamous time when YouTube said the sub glitch didn't exist, which I guess in one sense, it kind of didn't. In the way they're trying to describe it, I guess, yes, it doesn't exist. But the sub glitch is a very, very, very real thing. And not just in subscriber counts, but the entire subscriber system in general. I don't even think I need to explain just how broken the subscription system is. That's why every single YouTuber is saying, turn on notifications because half the time the sub box doesn't work. And then of course we all know about the infamous black screen TV live stream that he did of that sub glitch. In all honesty, YouTube is just completely breaking at the seams right now. They're hiding crap, and generally right now they're just acting really freaking shady. The worst part about this whole situation is when YouTube decides to do stuff like this. It's like YouTube will mess up and then they'll apologize and they'll make things right for like 6 months. You know, they'll act normal for 6 months. Then all of a sudden they pull crap like they're pulling right now, saying, oh, the sub glitch doesn't exist and we're gonna hide one of the biggest features known to man coming to the website from all of our users, even though all of our users already know it exists, but we're just gonna hide the development of it, and then eventually it'll just quietly come out as a surprise. That is what gets me so angry about YouTube. It's like they act normal, they act so normally for a short period of time, and then they do something incredibly stupid to anger all of its user base. That's why sites like VidMe shined for that short period of time, and I think it will shine again during this period of time. Before December and November and all that of 2016, VidMe was relatively unknown, but because during November and December of last year, 2016, that YouTube just had this big down period, this big depression throughout the entire website, VidMe just exploded. They got Ricky Berwick on there, they got Lazy Game Reviews on there, they got a whole bunch of big YouTubers to come onto VidMe because a lot of them didn't want to upload to YouTube anymore during that big down period. But then YouTube had its up period earlier this year, and you know, YouTube started acting normal again. They started acting good again, and then all of a sudden the shine of VidMe wore off, and all those big YouTubers just eventually slowly drifted away from VidMe and came back to YouTube. And guess what? That same thing is happening again right now. If there's any time for sites like VidMe, or really any alternative sites whatsoever, like Metajolt, VidBit Future, WeKnew, you name it, this is their time to shine right now. So to close this off, was there a real point to this video? No. I just wanted to vent off my frustrations, my current frustrations kind of with YouTube right now, and just how broken it is. It's like they're just acting so shady right now. But honestly, is this going to be the death of YouTube? Is this going to be the whole YouTube is over party thing that everyone wants this to be? No. Because, just like I said before, what I predict will happen is that YouTube is going to do this major down period, something stupid. People are going to rally this whole thing up that they're leaving YouTube, that everybody on YouTube is packing up and going. And then YouTube is going to do something good. They're going to act normal again, and the people are just going to come right back, and all of the positive feedback about YouTube is just going to come right back with them. It's a big cycle that keeps going full circle like every few months. So unlike what I did in my last little rant about YouTube, YouTube is nowhere near dead yet. Because even though YouTube is really shady right now and not generally the best place to be right now, you already know what's going to happen. It's a full cycle. YouTube does something stupid. People really dislike YouTube at that current moment. They leave. They spread YouTube is over party. Then YouTube does something good, and they all come back. It happened in the summer of 2016. It happened in the winter of 2016. And I have absolutely no doubts that the same thing is going to happen right now. But anyway, that's it for this little rant that I just did. There really was no point to this video. It's just late at night, and I wanted to vent out some frustration, my kind of problems with YouTube at the moment. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like down below. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. This is Craftlord21. And I'll see you guys in the next video.